good afternoon, and well, good day, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to welcome to this very interesting open office hour. I think this is the first time we're doing something like this on X, and it's really glad to have everybody here today. And I hope that all your questions are answered. You have, an amazing time learning, and your excitement gets up for the upcoming National AI Hackathon organized by Deep. So, welcome everyone. My name is Vera McQuarrie. I am a member of the event circle at Deep Funding, and today I'm co-hosted with Ubio, who is the coordinator of the Dev Outreach Circle at Deep Funding as well. His circle is responsible for the organization of the hackathon across all the places we are doing it. I think Nigeria is kicking things off for the global hackathon efforts. So welcome, and we are joined today by two brilliant men, and all of you, our amazing listeners, our participants, our supporters, our fellow circle members as well. So welcome. If our two speakers are on the call, so we could get started.
Yeah, Dr. Nuhu, I've invited you. Please, can you accept the invite?
On the call?
Can you hear me? Yeah, we have Dr. Nuhu here. I don't know if you can hear me. I've invited him to be one of the speakers. I don't know if you can accept the invite.
Thanks for having me here. I can hear you now. I have accepted the
Okay,
invitation.
yeah. No problem. Do you know
Okay.
Professor James? Can we get Professor James up here? How do we?
Okay. Let me check out with you. Let me check out and get back.
All right, then we'll give you a minute. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. So yeah, while we're waiting for both of them to join, just using this privilege to say welcome to everyone and thank you for being here. I don't know if you guys got the mail. I think we did send mail to everyone trying to remind them about this, or tell them about this. So yeah. Okay. I'm seeing Abdul Hamid Idris. Is that Professor James? I'm seeing that person requesting. So
Set up his system, but
Yes,
I
I'm
told
seeing
him
it
if he
as
cannot,
well.
he can also join my system so that we can speak from one system. Since we are
We did
together.
not get that.
Okay, I was saying he's trying to set up. So, but if he could not set up, I asked him to come and join me so that we can use one system. Since we are both together here physically.
Please, can anybody confirm they can hear me with a thumbs up? So I'm sure that the network connectivity is not on my end.
yeah, we can hear
Okay,
you, but I think you're breaking a little bit actually.
Okay, so I think that we'll just give them a minute to join, but let's get started with the rest of our agenda for today. So again, welcome and thank you for being here. We really are grateful for choosing to spend your afternoon. It's afternoon my time, anyways, with us, and we just wanted to use this as a platform to answer all of our questions concerning the upcoming National AI Hackathon that's happening in Nigeria, and it is it is something dear to our hearts at Deep. We really are excited for all that will happen and all the brilliance that we'll get to witness. We really just are going to be mediums for the students and every kind of participant that are participating at the AI hackathon. So yes, welcome. So we are going to be having conversations today, and this is primarily it's an open office hour, so we expect your questions. We encourage you to ask them. So if you are a participant, or even if you are not, and you have a question to ask, just go ahead and request for the microphone and I'll pass it over to you. But because this is an open space and this is a very inclusive community, please be reminded that everybody's opinions matter and are to be respected. So let's communicate to one another as warmly and sensitively as we can, right? So let's not be mean, let's not be unkind. But yes, like I said, if you have a question or a comment or an insight you'd like to share, just request for the microphone and I'll pass it over to you. So while we're waiting for Professor James to join in and for you to start asking your questions, our dear listeners, we're just going to get right into the we have some questions that some FAQs that we've drafted based on the questions that participants online have been asking, right, through the form submissions. And so we just collected all of them and put them together, and then we've provided answers for them. And so this is just going to be a way to just answer those questions openly and all of that. So yeah, Abdul, are you asking a question? You can go right ahead.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me? It's nice. Can you hear me? Organizer, can you hear me?
Abdul, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I think we've lost him again. All right. Okay, so Ubio, as coordinator of Dev Outreach, I think that you're in the best position right now to answer all of these questions. And so let's just get right into it. So the National AI Hackathon for Nigeria is coming up soon. And so I think the first question in everybody's minds would be, who is eligible to apply?
Yeah, I'm thinking before we go to the FAQs, it would be nice we get to know who these professors are, and like let's get to know who they are, why, what their position in this whole project is. At least like let's get to familiarize ourselves a little bit.
Ubi, if
Um,
you're speaking, I can't hear you.
can other people hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, Mr. Ubio, and we can hear the host as well.
Yeah, I think the host is having issues with connection. She's not hearing any other person. I don't know why that is the case, but
Hello. Ubio, are you speaking? I can't hear you.
Andre, is there a way you
Okay,
can
if you can
actually?
hear me, perhaps leave the call and then come back in.
So they can actually hear me. I think the problem is likely you. Could you drop and join back? Let me chat her up. All right. So since you guys can hear me,
Okay, my
Dr. Bello,
my apologies. I believe my co-host is having some connectivity issues. Hi, Ubio, can you hear me? Are you there? Perhaps leave the call and come back in.
Priscilla, could you get chat her up and let her know what's going on? That we can actually hear ourselves. We can't. She's the only one not hearing any other person. Is that possible? Priscilla, Andre, can you guys immediately chat her up just to give her context?
Yes, I'm already speaking with her, so she will fix it and then we can work things through. So you guys should give us like 2 minutes. So Ubio, you could start with the introduction, then we'll join you later.
All right, thank you. Okay,
Yeah. So, Mr. Ubio, sorry to cut in. I just have Professor Agajo here with me. So we're joining from the same system since we're physically together.
all right, okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi,
Thank you
yeah.
very much. I wanted us to probably be on separate mode, but I think my system just hung. So I just said, no need wasting time to reboot. Let me just come here since we're just close
All
together
right.
physically.
Okay.
Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
So we don't
same channel.
just keep waiting. Dr. Bello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you clearly.
So I think she's having reception
Dr. Bello, are
issues.
you there?
Yeah, she's having connection problems. So maybe perhaps send her a text message
Yeah, Priscilla,
to
please help us with this. She is not hearing us, but we can hear her. So I'll just continue, and then please, someone should inform her about that. All right. So let's start with you, Professor Bello, Professor James. We would love to know. We would love to meet you. We would love to know who Professor James is. We'd love to know. Yeah, let's get to meet you, Professor James, and also Dr. Bello.
Okay, thank you very much, and it's great to be here. My name is Professor James Sagajo, and I'm a professor with the Federal University of Technology, Mina, in the North Central area. And my background is in the area of AI and wireless communication. And to go further, I actually want to buttress the point that uh, what we're doing now is just a semblance of our background here. As we're going to be discussing much more later, getting to know what we do, we actually have this track record of having to harness youngsters as students and form a research team, which myself and Dr. Bello have been on with for quite some time. And good enough, our research team has actually showcased their work, attending to so many SDG, most especially in the area of AI-based application, and they've been winning awards and accolades, making us proud. So an opportunity like this is just one good one for us to come and lend our one's experience to actually adding value to what is happening. And I think we're going to talk more in the course of the discussion. Let me stop here. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Can we get to know you, Dr. Bello?
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Dr. Bello Nuhu. I'm also a lecturer here with Federal University of Technology, Mina, in the Department of Computer Engineering. Just as my professor said, we have over 13 years of experience working, mentoring students in the applications of artificial intelligence. We also are the co-founders of YNES, that's Wireless Networking Embedded Technology Research Group, which is a student-centered research group, majorly for mentoring these students to attend to different use cases, especially the one that is advertised by ITU.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So we have one more question for you guys. What what motivated you to actually want to be involved in national AI competition like of this sort? Yeah, would like to know the motivation behind that.
Quite well, and nice to know that, as university lecturers and at the same time researchers, we find ourselves in an environment where most of the ideas we harvest and probably want to turn to products don't get the buy-in of community, not because the ideas are not good, but the major stakeholders who are going to show interest are not within our environment. So these ideas probably will be gathering dust somewhere, and we'll be looking for collaboration and interfaces like this that will actually come and probably buy into the research ideas within our environment. And the deep funding scheme is just one outstanding one, which is greatly appreciated. That when we harness these ideas, number one, the advantage is that some of these youngsters that probably don't see their work flying beyond the shores of their universities begin to know that there are possibilities of your work your ideas being recognized beyond the shores, which on its own is a motivation for the students to do more. But if you probably have to do stuff and it don't end up in the lab and doesn't go beyond there, it's not too good as an encouragement. So we see this as a motivation for our youngsters, and equally for us, the lecturers or the mentors, who will always encourage them that, yes, there are people out there who have flair for very good ideas. If you work hard and work well, certainly you might be you become visible and you'll be recognized. So I think it's a win-win thing, and we look forward to more of this, because I can tell you that there is excitement in the air within our respective regions, that this is an opportunity again to come and showcase some of our ideas. It's not unlike what it used to be before, when we have ideas but we don't know where to take it to. So we commend this initiative. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Yeah, so okay, we'll be moving to some conversations around the hackathon now, and we would love to know what the level of preparation is. We'll be asking both professors, both Professor James and Dr. What has been the plan so far? How are we with respect to?
Okay, thank you. Let
Okay, I
me
think after
start first
now,
before my
just to
professor.
confirm. Just to confirm, please, sorry, before you do that, I want to be sure if the co-host is okay now. Co-host, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. So sorry. I had to switch from laptop to mobile, but I can hear you now.
All right, awesome. Okay, so that works. So after now, we'll be taking some of the frequently asked questions, and then we'll now call participants to come up stage and ask questions, and we'll be responding. So you'll be handling that. But for now, Dr. Bello and Professor James would love to know what it is like so far.
Okay, as I said, I will speak first before my professor. I'll give him the floor after this thing. But so far, we are on top of this matter. The preparation are readily complete to start the regional competition, which kickstart from the next Monday, that is on the 10th and 11th, with the North Central region. And we have close to 200 entries already, different products across Nigeria, okay, across different regions. And from all our regional coordinators, we have gotten feedback that everything is set The where we are now is we are still receiving entries, okay, with closes on the 6th of this month. So by 6th, all the contestants will be emailed. Those that are qualified to come down for the hackathon will be emailed and with the necessary information that is required for them to participate. Okay, so Prof.
Yes, that's that. So you just heard from the regional coordinator for North Central, and incidentally, he's the point of incidence which other regions will follow, as in theirs come after his. So the success of this what is doing now is really going to infer positively on others. So to get things done and done very well, we were taking time to work on all logistics, because in my capacity, I foresee all the regions within the six geopolitical zones we have. I foresee all the regions. So I'm just like a national facilitator, trying to see that all the regions are intact. And we've been doing very well to make sure this arrangement is airtight. Airtight in the sense that we hold weekly meetings, both on Wednesday and Saturday, to appraise ourselves with what has happened and equally update ourselves. Where we feel there are peculiarities, certainly there are peculiarities in regions, we advise on the best way to handle such peculiarities. And I can tell you that the feedback has been quite awesome, beautiful. That people come with some challenges and we tell them, what are your challenges? Okay, this is how person in region 1 or region B or region 8 handle his, and he adapts that, and it's working. So as I speak with you, we've been holding meetings on weekly basis, thanks to Mr. Ubio himself at different intervals. When we have issues, we get across to him and he advises us appropriately. The areas we feel we can't handle. So beyond that, you know quite well that the competitions are going to be hosted in institutions. So there are protocols. We cannot just barge into institutions and hold competitions. So all the logistics protocols required to get the authorities to know that yes, the competition this year has been put in place, and they are equally excited about it, because to them it's equally a privilege and honor to have their institution host such a national event, though at regional level at this point, and they quite interested. So going for that is a win-win game. Then some other local logistics that is peculiar to different regions we look at, like the contestants that will be coming, what are their some of the demands. They actually differ. So somebody in the southeast, northeast, north central, yes, we have maybe same template, but at the end of the day, there are some variations. So we try to look at what is it you need at this point, what is it you need in some other places, and I think so far it's good. Why? As a result of all the meetings we hold at very, very short time interval. Even when the meetings, in between the meetings, we have a platform for all the regions already developed. So that platform, we converse with each other. It's like a mini meeting. If you have any question, just put it on the platform and we get instant answers on how to go about it. So this has been quite instrumental to the success we've actually achieved so far, to the gains we are enjoying. So I would just pray it's going to be continuous. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Nuhu. I believe that was Dr. Nuhu, for sharing, and well done to everyone working tirelessly to bring this to fruition. We're really excited to see all that will happen at the hackathon. So if you're going through the FAQs, I don't know if you answered the question, who is eligible to apply. But I think that's the first question on here for the Nigerian National AI Hackathon organized by D. Who is eligible to apply?
Is the question for us?
No, the question is for Ubio.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, Dr. Nuhu, if you could answer the question while Ubio gets back
Perhaps
on.
he could be having connection issues. Okay.
Yes.
I think the hackathon is open to all students of Nigerian institutions, but not only to the students, but any other developer who has a product that is AI based and has solved our thematic is a solution within our thematic areas. Okay, so it's open for generally. I can say that it is open for everybody. Although we use the institutions as the starting point. Okay, but it is open to all developers who are AI developers that have solution within our thematic areas, because there's going to be some
Yeah.
pre-selection where yeah.
Thank you. Could you share some of those thematic areas?
Yeah, we have 4 thematic areas generally. And then the first one, we have AI in health. That's AI application to the health sector. Then we have AI in security. Then we have AI in green economy. And finally, we have general AI solution, any other solution that is not within these 3 thematic areas. Okay.
Okay. All right, that's brilliant. Thank you so much. And for the participants, can anybody apply for more than one thematic area?
Basically, the form is restricted for only one, but there are some of the applications that are cross thematic areas. That means they serve dual purposes. Okay, in such case, we have such type of applications, such type of applicants that selects more than one thematic area because their product is a cross thematic area. Okay, but basically
Okay.
it's one team per thematic area.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's great. And where would the hackathon be happening?
For very strategic reasons, we chose Lagos.
That's
Lagos
for the finals, right?
for the finals, yes. Then for the regional, we have 5 regions so as to actually spread the possibility to spread the the population, the sample size for the population that will be applying will be well covered. You have the northeast, north west, north central, southeast, south, and southwest. These are 6 geopolitical zones in which the country is divided into. So by so doing, we can see some degree of balance when it comes to spread, so that some persons are not kind of cut off, making it open. So if you are in the northeast, then and you probably want to apply, then the central base for northeast, that's where it's going to happen, is in University of Maiduguri. If you're in the north west, then it's an Ahmad Bello University in Kaduna, Zaria. If you're in the North Central, then it's the Federal University of Technology. Then if you are in the Southeast, it's University of Agriculture, Umudike. Then you have for the South, University of Benin, and for the Southwest, University of Ilesha in Osun State. So just covering, so the coverage will be sparse, will cut across, and to a great extent, we have this participation. Thank you.
Okay. All right. That's great. Ubi, are you back? Ubi, are you back? Are you here? Okay, I don't think he is. Okay, Saz, I apologize. I know that you're answering more than you thought you would be.
No,
But
no, no,
then
no problem.
No problem,
my
no
next
problem, no
question.
problem, no problem.
Uh, all right, thank you very much. So my next question is about registrations. How do registrations happen? If I'm registering as a team, for instance, does everybody have to register? Is there how does third participant registration happen?
Yeah, the registration link is provided with the call, with the advert. Okay, there's a link in the advert that takes you to the form. So in the form, the lead person from the group will be the one to register. Okay, it contains his own details as the group leader. Then it also contains detail about the product that they have, also the region that he wished to participate. Okay, they wish to participate from. So these are the
Okay.
major things. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, from the
All right.
registration, you also select the thematic area as well.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I think that's fine. So, but then just to provide extra context, Ubio was saying to me while we're prepping that on the event day, if you register as a team and there is in the registration form there is a field for to put in a second teammate, but on the event day you are all expected to register again on the deep funding portal and the event registration list. So everybody has to come with every participant that has been registered. So if you're up to 3 people on the day of your hackathon, just be sure to come with everybody. Now, my next question, Saz, would be for teams and team formation. What would your advice be? What should my team be composed of, or who rather?
Yeah, thank you so much. I think from the instructions for application, we made it that you can apply as an individual and also apply as a team. So if you're applying as an individual, you're just alone. So we didn't give any advice on that. But if you're applying as a team, we make sure that there is at least a female representative. That's just the cap we added there. So if you are applying, you can apply as a team of 3, maximum of 3. Okay, and one of them must be a female. That is just
Okay.
to have female participation as well, to be gender balance.
Okay, for gender diversity. All right, then. Thank you so much. Okay, that's great. And for the finals, right? What exactly would happen on the finals?
Yes. Since we have six, six zones, we are expecting that the first 2 winners in each zone will represent each zone. So if you have
Okay.
first two means if you multiply that by 6, we're going to have 12 different teams. So
Yeah.
12 different teams are all going to converge in Lagos for the epic final. And their arrangement ordinarily will be made to accommodate the process because this is where the hacking proper after that of the regional will take place. And as usual, as it's the nature of hackathons, the technical persons from each zone in the person of the coordinators, will come as a team, and they are the technical personnel that will be going around all the participants wherever they are actually hacking and be updated on what they are doing, and equally having to what advise on what and what need to be done, because at the objective of the entire program is to come up with quality products. So the technical experts who are ordinarily from each region will come together as one, going around and making sure that yes, good products are being worked upon before the eventual announcement when they come to carry out to pitch their ideas. They pitch it to pitch their ideas and demonstrate what they've done when it's time for the judges to actually judge them. So the judges are going to be different from the technical persons, because those ones are coming and based on what is being presented, the uniqueness of the idea, the novelty, and at the same time the impact of these ideas, the judges will score, and there is a criteria that will be used in scoring them. So everything's going to be transparent, but at the end of the day, the underlying factor here is seeing how we can get most quality products that will end up announcing the competition and equally making us achieve the essence of this competition. Thank you.
Okay, yes, thank you so much, Saz, for sharing all of that. Um, to add to what you both said, Ubio was also saying that at the finals, each team will be given problem statements that align with the thematic areas of their products, and they are meant to like adjust their codes or projects to
Yeah, I
better
think that was what
results.
the professor, yeah, what the professor was trying to say. So at the regional level, they are going to hack for some hours, okay, with the presence of the technical advisors, technical team. So we have a technical
Yes.
team that will be going around to give them technical advices on how to advance their products. Okay, while we also test their ability on spot, that is on the in real time. Let's see how they are going to adjust their product to those technical advices that they received. So similar is going to happen at the final as well. We also have technical teams, although they are now going to hack for more number of hours. Okay, they are going to hack for more number of hours, and they are also going to receive more technical advices against the one they receive at the regional level. So it's more like a two-step hacking competition.
All right then. Thank you so much. I believe that that's all the questions we have.
Yeah,
Okay, are
let
you
me
back?
just add to that. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. So just to add to that, just like Dr. Bello said, the idea with all of this is to improve the quality of the submissions, right? So that's why we don't just want them to submit a proposal, submit whatever they've built, and that is all. The essence of the regional mentors and the judges is to help refine the products and make it better. In the national, there will be a little bit of a twist. We're going to be adding some problem statements that they should seek to integrate into their product, right? That will improve the quality. So we're going to list problem statement at the national. So when they come to the national, they are not aware of what these problem statements are. What they've built already fits into the theme, right? But we are going to be adding some things that they should seek to solve. So assuming you have an AI service that, let's say we've already spelled out the theme, we want to do something in health, in security, in climate action and open categories, right? which we feel that these are spaces that are relevant to the Nigerian space as we speak right now. And so let's assume that that's what we do. Then you now come for the national, and then we are now telling you, yeah, this health stuff that you are doing, is it possible to integrate? Can you make it something that can solve problems for people in rural areas, right? So imagine someone already built something like a telemedicine, and then the person now begins to think of the process of making it for people with low connectivities and all this kind of stuff, right? Now, that solution improves, or the quality of that solution improves or increases. So the tiered approach is just to improve the quality of the kind of AI solutions and services that we are going to be getting at the end of this process.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any questions from our listeners? Any participants on the call who would like to ask a question? You could just raise your hand and then I'll pass you the microphone.
Okay, here, please, if you have any questions, you can actually join. We have Daniel Obio here. He is actually the one that is handling the Southeast region. So, the hackathon from the Southeast region. Welcome, Daniel, Dr. Daniel. Please, would you love to introduce yourself and just a brief introduction and let us know how preparations is going from your end? Okay. Uh, uh, okay,
Okay,
yeah, we can hear
Ubio,
you.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Please, any other participant that wants to ask questions or want to contribute, please just raise a request. We'll add you up. Yes. Yeah, Dr. Daniel, you can continue.
Okay, so thank you very much, Ubio, and thanks to everyone who has spoken. I see Mr. Bello, Dr. Bello, and us. Uh, and we've done a whole lot as it relates to publicity, reaching out to people, getting across to institutions around. I've gotten approval for the venue for the southeast part of the competition. We're making use of Michael Okpa University, and we've got an AI center in the institution. We got approval this morning, from yesterday. That was over the weekend, Friday rather, from the vice chancellor. We got the approval for the institution to be utilized for that tournament. We're working on um, synchronizing together the Department of Computer Science as well as the Center for Artificial Intelligence in the institution. We're working too hard to see how we have people from Southeast have a good experience here in Southeast. We have also ensured that we have reached out to different persons, people we know are working on different ideas, encouraging them to apply. I think application ends in 3 days' time on the 6th, and we're encouraging people to make sure they apply. So we have some good and quality proposed ideas, products that are to be shown during the hackathon. So progress to a very large extent is being made in the Southeast region, and we're looking forward to an interesting section where we have quality products that are going to be featured at the nationals coming up in December. So thank you very much. I'm open to have conversations with anyone who is probably with the Southeast and has one question or the other and would want to know how to also be part of what we're doing. I'm quite open to that conversation. And I want to say a very big thank you to Professor James as well as Dr. Bello and every other person in the panelist team working for regionals across the different 6 geopolitical zones. They've been very, very helpful, getting me on speed ever since I came on board, and we're making progress, and I'm sure it's going to be a big one. Thank you so much, Ubio. Thanks to everyone on the Deep Funding team and everyone who is here today.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Daniel. Thank you, everyone. So, yeah, any other person have questions, things you would want to know about the application, the event, the national itself, please, the floor is yours. Okay, while we're still waiting for people to ask questions. So I'll be back to you, Dr. Bello, right? So I would want to know, so far, what have you been seeing with respect to the applications? Have you started reviewing what have been the common theme? What can you comment on the applications so far?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Obio. Thank you for the opportunity once again. I think what I noticed from the teams that have applied so far, we seems to have more people applying as individuals rather than as a team, meaning there is need for us to maybe sensitize more about collaboration. Everybody wants to go a solo sort of developer, and that's not a good thing to us. Okay, we have about 60.8% applying as individuals, while we have about 39 applying as a team, meaning the only that aspect of collaboration is missing. Then from also the thematic areas, we seem to have people wanting to develop more on health, have AI application in health more than any other thematic area that we have put up. Okay, we have about 35% of the applications coming from health. Then the general, that's the open area, we have equal percentage, that's 35.6% coming from the open area, that's the general. The least one we have is the green economy, and that has just 16%. Then security is having 27%. So fairly enough, I think it is a very good number. We have, as I said at the beginning, we have about 181 entries. Okay, as expected, the Southwest are the ones leading in the number of entries. We have about 32% coming from the Southwest. Okay, but other regions are equally doing well because there's no any region that's having less than 10% of the 181. So fairly enough, we have our flyers, our advertisements, and all the call has gotten to all regions, and we have seen that in the number of entries that we have. Thank you.
Wow, that's such an insight. I didn't even know about all of this insight. Thank you for those data points. I think any smart person here now knows where to apply to stand a higher chance. If we have smart people here, which I think we do, so we still got time. According to what has been said here, we have 3 more days. So any smart person knows what to do, right? So please, let's put the call out, and please let's double down on our effort and our PR effort. Please let's try to double down on that, and then let's see how we can get. The least we should have is 200, right? This is 200 teams, right? This is Nigeria, right? I know the total number of persons obviously is more than that because, like you said, about 40% of them are applying as teams of 3, right? So yeah, so you can actually so we may want to say more than that, but again, I think this is Nigeria, right? We should be hitting more numbers than that. So, guys, you have someone you know someone that needs to apply that has AI based solutions. With respect to this, let's go around and tell them we still have this to apply. Let's not forget that according to what the theme of collaboration, the essence of hackathons is not, I know you can do it as a solo founder, but sometimes you just need another person to ideate with, right? And that's the essence of hackathons, to build the spirit of sportsmanship and the spirit of collaboration, a factor which we feel is very important to the general growth of our country as well. We need to collaborate more, right, in projects and whatever we are doing, and not the spirit of division doesn't really help us, right? So this is something that we will advise as well. So we have King Xmon, and there were 2 persons that actually requested the mic that were called up. I don't know who the second person is. I think they has probably dropped there. Okay, but King Xmon, you're up. You got a question for us?
All right. Good afternoon. Thank you for giving me the mic. My name is Kingsley. My nick is Tunde Osman. So I just opted in on the call right now. So I got in on the call whether I heard about the final stage of the competition. So my question is, I would like to know the application process, and also I got to know it's going to be a zonal team first. So I would like to know who is in charge of the zonal of Southwest, because I'm actually from Southwest. Who is in charge of Southwest that I can direct most of my questions to, and how I can go about the application. Did you get me?
Yeah, Professor
Yeah,
James or Dr.
yeah.
Bello.
Prof just stepped out. So the coordinator for the Southwest is called Engineer Dr. Olajide, and he's from the University of Elisha. He's the coordinator, but he doesn't need to be here. Anything that you want to ask, I think we should be able to answer it since he's not on the call. So please go ahead and ask your questions. We should be able
I
to
think he already
respond
asked
to.
one question, which is how does he apply?
Yeah, to apply. Wow, that means you didn't get to see our flyer, but from the flyer there is a link
Yeah.
that
So
you
that's part
use.
of this. The part of the office hour is that we are people that may be hearing about this for the first time. They're on the call because other people are here and they're interested. So this is part of the orientation process as well. Um, so what I would do is I will ask the deep funding team to call up the link and put it on the Trum room. People should be able to see where to apply. But yeah, maybe you just want to answer that question as well.
No, I think that is okay. That is okay. After the call again, I don't know how he will be able to see the profile of the regional coordinator. Otherwise, he would have gotten to get his contacts. If he can get his contacts and contact him directly, he can also give him additional guidance. Okay, but if there's any other general question about it, we should be here to
Okay,
answer
so
you.
so please on the thank you, King, for asking that question, and I'm sure probably there are people on this call that are also in that space. Please go in, check the deep funding post. They've actually posted about this and how to apply. But I can assure you, so just go through and check previous call logs. If you go to, please, I don't know who is around that can help call up that link or go to our link. I think we also have this guy, Ibukuna Mosun here. He helped us with the PR as well. So you can also check his page. Ibukuna, I don't know if you have the link. If you can as well want to share under this comment or the conversation we are having. So it's actually a lot of places you can check. The deep funding community website is where the call for application is actually hosted. It's one application. You don't. It's not like separate application for different regions. One application. You just need to choose or indicate your region, and that is it. So we are not having separate link for each region. It's the same link for different regions. I don't know if that answers your question, Kingsley.
Yes, that answers my question. But I would really appreciate if I'm able to get the contact of the person in charge of Southwest. So, like, and maybe after registering, if there are further questions I might have, I can easily direct
Yeah,
it
if
to.
you are if you are able to get the link for the registration,
Okay.
there's a number at the bottom. That's my own number. Okay, you can chat me up on WhatsApp. I will send you the details of the coordinator.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Excuse me. The way the whole stuff was arranged is actually to make it flexible for everyone. And I think I'm happy. I'm getting to hear somebody saying he's not been able to maybe get the process of applying like you say now. But I think if most of the intended applicants would take time to go through the flyer, the process will not be, it's not difficult. But if there's something you feel is not making it visible for you to get to, let us know. Because ordinarily, so far so good, we've been getting very good number of applicants. But if we could get more, no problem. So, but just like you said now, please get through to that number, send a message. And be rest assured that we'll get back to you almost immediately.
All right, thank you very much. I get that. I'll follow it up.
Okay, then. Thank you so much, everyone. I believe we've come to the end of this space. Well, I'm not seeing any more requests or hands for any more questions. So I think we can call it a day here. And thank you, Professor James, and thank you, Dr. Bello, for answering all of our questions so well. And thank you, Ubio, for co-hosting. Thank you, everyone, for listening thus far. So, yes, like I've said, you can find all the information on the website, and I think Marketing Circle has been doing good promotions too as well. So just search and on your profiles, and you should be directed right to the posts that you need. But a very good luck to every participant that will be putting in their ideas, and we hope to see each other soon. But Ubio, any last words or reminders? But good luck to everyone participating, and well done to everyone working hard towards this initiative. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic, and I believe I should be at the finals myself. So looking forward to meeting everyone there. Ubio, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. And I want to say this couldn't have been possible without mentioning all the first Professor James, who is the coordinator of all the regions. Thank you so much. We met at Switzerland during the AI for Good, and we had conversations on how we can push the AI ecosystem in Africa and Nigeria, obviously, as a start. And he volunteered he will be part of it. Thank you, Professor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ubio, and have a lovely rest of day, everyone. A few announcements. This is a space hosted by Deep Funding, the the organization behind the hackathon, and you can follow us here on X to stay updated on all of our events and all of our initiatives and efforts going on globally. So just be a part of the Deep Funding community. Hit the follow button, and the notifications for every time we have a conversation like this on X would be sent right to you. And yes, it's my pleasure to host you today. For people that are already members of Deep Funding community, and yes, also for you all on this call, there's another space coming up by 7 p.m. UTC, that is 8 p.m. Nigerian time, where we'll be having a very interesting discourse on our ongoing AI deconstructed series. So if you're here and you're new to all of this, or you just want to learn from someone else, I think that'd be a great space again to just gain some added knowledge, right? And see you all as soon as possible. And good luck. Thank you all for joining, and goodbye.
Thank you.